Hey guys, it's Brent back here. So I've been doing beginner tips and tricks, but I also wanted to talk more about this game and give some more, like, mid-game, intermediate, end-game types of advice and tips too. One thing I want to do is kind of explore all the different modes that are available in my hero, the strongest hero. And I figured the best way to start that is to go into the timed events, just because there are 3, they cycle weekly. So let's look at the one going on right now. This boss raid is the only timed event that you need to play every day. Let's take a look at the quests. So here is the elite permit for this one. You get enhancement mixtures and modification drawings, as well as normal alloys as you progress throughout. You get a reward each day based on how many times you challenge bosses. Just a note here. So challenge 0 out of 2 times and I'll get this reward. This one I believe is 4 times. I believe that it's 2 each day, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and then this is 15, but I'm not sure. But if I challenge the boss today 15 times, all I have to do is pick these rewards up when they become available on that day. So I do get to kind of front load if I choose. The note that I have here is if you are spending money in this game, this permit is one of the best ways to do that because these special alloys are very rare and very important for battle power. So it's one of the best deals the game offers. Of course, if you're free to play, that is perfectly fine too, but I'm just giving tips in case. So let's talk about how this event works. Every day there is going to be a different boss. You get ranked based on how much damage you deal to the boss, and there are also ranking rewards based on where you fall. So if you're in the top 10 of your server, then you get 150 mixtures, and as you can see here, and then so on. Participating at all, you get here, but honestly, even as pretty new players, I think you can get in the top 1,000. This isn't an incredibly active game. You could probably even push your way up to the top 200. The top 10 is going to be highly competitive, but you can get there one day. Yeah, so you're going to fight a different boss every day. Here I only have 2 chances to get rewards. I want to make sure I use those chances just to get these guys down here, right? I'll get 5 enhancement mixtures each time. And here you do, so with each boss you'll have different quirks that are buffed. So you'll have Stain and Mina for this one. They give a 20% damage increase. To be honest, that is not a big deal. I mean, there are characters who are just better suited for this mode. One of those characters is Tenya Ida. I am not by any means an expert at Ida. There are people who are significantly better than me, but I can still deal some pretty decent damage using him. So I'll record my first attempt to show you how this works. Looks like you get 2 minutes and you're gonna deal as much damage as you can. You're not gonna beat these bosses. That isn't on the table here. So you're just dealing as much damage as possible in those 2 minutes. Try to take as little damage as possible as well. I think that impacts your score. And yeah, essentially, that's pretty much it. You're going to be... Oops. Okay, so this was a bad run. I just lost my combo before I could use my E skill. That is going to severely impact my damage. Normally, if I weren't... Oh man, I did it again. If I weren't recording this to kind of show you how it works, I would have abandoned this run already. But I'll just carry it through to the end. So as you can see, I mean, I'm making a lot of mistakes here. This isn't easy by any means, but and I guess I should also say, don't beat yourself up if you're like, if you feel like you're not so good at the game or whatever, right? It takes practice, and even I, who've been playing since day one, will lose my combo. So, yeah, I'll talk more about Ida's skills too, but Ida is kind of your best bet for single target damage. So this boss raid is kind of made for him. Even without doing very well, I got 62 million damage. So I'm ranked 4 in my server right now. Now, that said, it looks like not too many people have run. It is pretty early in the morning. You know, I wouldn't stay there if I don't go again. But that's pretty much it for how this works, right? You're gonna pick your character, deal as much damage as you can, try to climb up those rankings, do this twice a day to get these rewards, and at the end of the week, you know, your score is cumulative, so at the end of the week you'll see who's on top and see which of these ranking rewards you get. To find the ranking rewards, click on ranking and then the question mark. And that's how boss raid works. I'll kind of explore some other modes down the line. Let me know if there's anything that you want to see more quickly than others. Otherwise, I'll kind of just do them in the order I feel motivated. So, all right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.